G'day folks, Serge here, the Frozzy, and I'm here to talk to you about practicing music and how to get the best out of your music practice. The first thing you need is to have a music practice routine in place, and then you must make sure that this practice routine is effective. Once upon a time, I was one of those people that needed to have the perfect conditions in place before I could consider sitting down to practice. This included feeling happy, feeling motivated, having cleared my to-do list, having a clean practice environment, and most importantly, having some free time. If you recognize yourself here, I'm afraid your chance of succeeding are very slim. You simply cannot wait for the world to be a perfect place or for all your favorite planets to line up before you consider sitting down and practicing. So accept that everything else can wait, sit down and start practicing. As a beginner, you will need 20 minutes of practice so as to progress steadily. An intermediate musician will need about 90 minutes of practice, when a professional will probably need about 3 hours of practice. These numbers may be unrealistic for some of you, and that should be so, because we are all different, and what will work for one may not work for somebody else. All the same, one constant is key to becoming a good musician, and that is routine. Practicing is good, but having a steady practice routine in place is gold. So get to it. Start prioritizing your practice. Sit down and play, no matter what. By the way, it doesn't have to be the same time every day. Practice whenever you can. You need to remember 2 things for your music practice to be a success. Number 1, stop making excuses for not practicing. Yes, that means that against your better judgment, you need to force yourself to sit down and start practicing, even though the dirty dishes are still in the sink, and no, you haven't yet checked how much you're being loved on Facebook or Instagram, and yes, your house may well look like you're losing a game of Jumanji right now. Ingredient number 2, make sure your practice is a true routine. 5 times a week as a minimum is what you need to succeed. The next step is to design your practice routine so that it bears the best possible results. And that will be the subject of Practime video number 2. For now, start practicing and au revoir.